The Director of Football, Journeyman with Shout Out Parento on Football Manager 2020 with me, Foggy Plays. Today is the final 2 league games of the season. We are taking on 12 de October and January in the league. We really need to win both these games because Libertad are, as you can see, top of the league after winning their game yesterday. If we get over 100 points and still don't win the league, I am going to be so very annoyed. The game we missed was a 0-0 draw against Sportivo Lequeño. We just looked completely out of sorts and just couldn't seem to score a goal, which, you know, exactly what you want when you're trying to win the league. We've had such a poor run of form since we got knocked out of the Copa Libertadores. I know September was quite good, but we've lost far too many games recently. This is my 600th game in charge of a football or competitive game, so hopefully we can do the unthinkable and win this game. I was looking at my stats a while ago. We've not been great. 5 cups, one of which is a Champions League, 4 league titles, 2 promotions and 2 relegations. Doesn't scream best manager in the world, but yeah, just what we do. We're also, tomorrow's our 400th day in charge of Shout Out Parento. So this is how we're lining up today. We have Kikarish in goal, for Croatia, and Ricardo as our wingbacks, Martinez and Diaz as our centre backs, Ben and Alfonso in central midfield, Ramirez and Marcos Paulo continue up as our wingers, Machado and Caballero, who is coming in to make his debut today. He came in for 110k from 3 de Febrero. We're just lacking strikers. So this is how we're lining up because we have Chow injured, Perez picked up an injury for a gashed upper leg. He's unavailable to play. Chow has the groin strain that he suffered against Olympia, and Figueroa, this guy has twisted knees out for 4 days. So, you know, could be better. I would hope it would be better. I could, in theory, play an attacking midfielder, because Caballero is more suited to playing like here, isn't he? There's not much of a difference. I might just leave him as a deep lying forward up front, but have him on gone for an asymmetric at the start of this game, you know, to catch the opposition out. I'm gonna have to change that. I thought I moved him enough over to the side, but obviously I haven't. So this is, as I said, a game where we really need to win, and I am going to say aggressively that I expect nothing but a win. I am putting all the pressure on the players today because they need it. They need to do. Okay, that's going to give us a highlight at the start, which, whatever, it's fine. Just going to do this. Paulo tries to get across to Ramirez. He doesn't. Is this going to be a goal? I don't think it will be. I'm going to just close the table for a few minutes. Caballero heads over for the first shot of the game. Still not on target, but not opposition instructions. We're going to change team instructions ever so slightly. We're going to go a bit more direct, but we're going to distribute to the flanks because they are playing with a diamond, and as I said, we're quite good against the diamond, so I'm hoping we can just cruise with this one. Alfonso with the ball, back to Diaz, back to Alfonso. Alfonso's taking a bit of a jog forward, gets dispossessed, but then wins the ball back to Ricardo, tries to get across him and he can't. Alfonso back to Diaz, over to Ben, to Marcos Paulo, gets it across, nobody's there but Ben. Ramirez gets Caballero Caballero's had 2 of our best chances so far. Oh, please tell me it's not going to be the case that our debutant is going to screw us over. Caballero down the line to Luis Ricardo. Hits it across. Machado doesn't get there. Ben is too far forward to win the ball. And now, 12 de Octubre have possession, but Martinez wins the back. Caballero puts Machado through. And Machado, he's only scored like 40 something goals this season, 43, 44. Why would he score a goal like that? Martinez hits just over. Any other stage of the season, pretty much every one of these goals will go in. Alright, we are gonna change back to shorter passing, and we're gonna ask the lads for a bit of passion. Our front 4, half of them aren't playing that well, and the half that is playing well is the half that I wouldn't expect to play well. Machado, it's Marcus Paulo gets a goal. That's not his 9th goal for us. No, it's like his 1st, 2nd. So he was on form for Kubia. How was his 9th? He scored 3 for them, and he's 2. Whatever. So if the result stays as it is, we go back top of the league. Yeah, just on goal difference. Would be nice for us to score a bunch of goals to get the goal difference out of sight. It is coming down ever so slightly. Caballero heads over again. Maybe we shouldn't have started Caballero. Maybe we should have started Jouto or Saucedo. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. Luis Ricardo, I have faith in you because you're not actually playing that poorly. I'm going to tell Machado that I am not happy with him. Same with Alfonso. We're going to make this change. We're going to just make it so that Machado is the deep lying forward on attack. Just leave Caballero as an advanced forward. We'll probably take him off because Machado is a proven goal scorer. Question mark. For the second half, we are going to demand more now that we're 50 minutes in. Kekerish manages to just about keep that out, and it gets cleared, so they have a throw in, which nothing comes of it, which is acceptable. So their goal kick goes to Luis Ricardo, gets it back to Diaz, all the way across to Franquesa. Gets across Marcus Paulo, and Machado puts it wide. Alfonso and Caballero have decided, or Caballero's decided the second half he doesn't want to be a footballer. So I think it's probably just because he's playing as the advanced forward. But we're going to bring Jouto on for him. Alfonso, you can come off for... I'm going to bring Henrique on and move Diaz into midfield. We're going to ask the lads for a bit of passion. Franquesa with the throw. It's not a great throw, but Jouto back to Franquesa. Overhits his pass. Franquesa. Ben. Franquesa. Back to Ben. All the way across to Luis Ricardo. Gets it in, and Machado, 42nd of the season. He's finally decided to start scoring goals again. Hopefully, against Guanari, he does it again. So we are 2 up with 10 minutes left. Franquesa to take another throw. Again, not a great throw. Diaz. Out to Henrique. Paulo Rabona's it across, and Machado. Get in. Okay, so I think we're relatively comfortable now. So I think it is time to make a change. Ramirez not having a great game. Don't have anyone to bring on for him. Franquesa, you can come off for Walter because you are apprehensive, was it? Or complacent? I can't remember which. I think it was complacent. Ricardo with the long throw. Ramirez picks it up. Marcus Paulo. Diaz. Ben. Out to Ricardo. Marcus Paulo. Back to Ricardo. Whips across Machado. Hat-trick. Get in. So, Machado has decided that today was the day he was going to start scoring goals again. And I am glad. Boy, am I glad. Hopefully, I really hope he does this against Gennari as well. Because banging in a hat-trick after not scoring for, what was it, 7, 8 games? It was a long time anyway. I know it was 7 or 8 games at least that he hadn't scored. And he's now gone and got himself a hat-trick, and he doesn't have his normal strike partner alongside him today in Perez. And they've just headed wide. I don't think they'd score 4 goals in the final 3 minutes or so, but it does come down to the final day of the season. Very nice victory. Going to give Machado a bit of praise. That was the sort of reaction I was looking for in the second half. That's why I didn't take him off, because he can, when he feels like it, play very well. So we are going to go into the final day of the season, equal on points with Libertad, and I'm really hoping. So it's been 10 hours since he last scored. We've had to pay 6k. That's chump change. Superb. I'm really hoping that this gets his scoring boots on. And are we going to be playing on the same? Okay, everyone plays their final game of the season at the same time. Libertad play Nacional Paraguay, who are 5th. We play 6th. And Guarani are duking it out to stay in the top 6. We're duking it out for the title. Hopefully we can do that. I hope. Right, we will be back for that game in just a second for the final game of the season. Machado, 2 goals away from scoring 40 in the league season. Let's hope he can do that. Final game of the season. We are top of the league by 10 goals. And that is all that separates us from Libertad. Even though at one point we did have an 9 point lead, I think it was. It was 8 or 9 points. Yeah. So now we have to go and beat Gennari and hope that if Nacional Paraguay decide to beat Libertad, all we have to do is draw the game. And that, my friends, would be delightful. Gennari are on poor form, so that means they're going to be extremely good against us. But this is how we're lining up. We have Kekrich in goal, Faraqueza and Ricardo as our wingbacks, Martinez and Diaz as our central defenders, Ben and Garcia as our central midfield, Ramirez and Marcus Paulo as our wide men, Perez and Machado up front. Injury concerns, we are going to be without Felintis and Chiao for this game. Caballero, after making his debut, is going to miss this game completely. I brought Garcia in because Alfonso has just been so very poor recently. Garcia's not been much better, but I just think that maybe having a ball-winning midfielder in there might do us some good. Maybe. I doubt it, but this is the logic I'm going with. We've already clicked continue. They are playing with a diamond. So you saw what we did in the last game. We could conceivably do it again. Come on, lads. We can win the title here. Franco Perez comes back after his injury. I am really, really looking forward to him doing something. Just, if he can get involved, that would be delightful for us. We're going to distribute to the flanks, and we are going to go for just a slightly more direct style of play. First highlight, less than 2 minutes in, and they scored. So that drops us 2 seconds. We have, as I said, been top of the league from the very first game of the season. And when everyone's been on equal footing, games played wise, we have been on top. So if we end up, they almost scored an own goal. Machado, back to Paulo, keeper saves it. This could be the ultimate bottle job. We could do a Clates at Madrid and bottle this. I really, really don't want to. I really don't want to. Libertad are still drawing in their game. Come on, we're going to demand more. We're just more direct. Just go more direct. Alright, we can't shout at them because we just shouted at them a moment ago. Perez, Frequesa, Garcia, Machado, Perez. Franco Perez! Get in! That was loud. I apologise. Didn't peak on my recording software from what I could see, but we've equalised. Yeah, I can understand why Ramirez is nervous. I'm a little nervous myself. But we can come back. We have the technology. We've moved back top of the league with that equaliser. Garcia and Ramirez and Paulo all struggling. Libertad and Nacional are still drawing. I'm going to say I'm not happy. Ramirez needs firing up, and he has been fired up. I'm going to tell Damian Diaz I'm not happy with him. Just kept him motivated. I was hoping to get everyone fired up for the second half, but it hasn't worked. I think Ramirez might have to come off, but the only player we can put out there is Franco Perez. And I don't want to be in a situation where we have to play the striker who's after scoring as a winger. We might have no other choice. I don't know who that was, but whoever it was missed the ball, and now we got away with that. Graneri very, very nearly scored when our defence just kind of stood there looking at him. Alright, we've blocked the ball. Garcia gets it forward. Machado gets onto the end of it. Perez is a little bit behind him, and Machado's shot gets blocked. Diaz with the corner, whips it across. It's cleared and goes for a throw. We're going to ask for some passion. Ramirez, you're just playing so poorly. Actually, I forgot. Alfonso can play on the wing. Okay, Alfonso's going on the wing. And Paulo's not playing well. What about João up front? Put Machado on the left wing. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I sat there for a little too long, I think, trying to figure out what we were going to do there. We're going to demand more. I don't want to concede, but I also don't want to settle for a draw and Libertad score a late winner. As it is right now, we're not going to win the league unless something changes, and nothing is changing. So with nothing changing, we are going to change. We are going. João, get in the middle. Actually, put you as an advanced deep line forward. Put Machado in the middle. And have the two of you as advanced playmakers. Put Alfonso as an attacking midfielder. On make him a shadow striker. You can't really do anything, can you? You're kind of useless to me. Box to box. Be a box to box. I don't think you've got the scoring capabilities. You're not terrible. That'll do me. And Ricardo, you're nervous. You're coming off. Franqueza, you're gonna go on attack. We have to score. We have to score. We have to score. To be within a chance of winning, we have to score, and we're not going to. The game is going to end 2-1. I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. We finished second, even though Libertad couldn't win their game. Oh. We spend all season top of the league. First game, all the way to the second last game, and then the final game of the season, we get beaten to the title. All we had to do was draw that game. Perez, you did well. I think a lot of the players are probably going to get, a lot of the good players are going to get poached by top teams. But we do get Copa Libertadores group stage. No, I want to go to rules, not stages. Yeah, so we go into the Copa Libertadores group stage, but we don't win the title. I can't believe that. I can't believe we lose on the final day of the season. So for the next episode, we are going to have a look back at the end of season awards, and we'll have a look at the transfers that we've done up to the first game of the league season, which, to be fair, is not that far away. Just over a month's time is roughly where the league will start. Can't believe we lost. Oh, I can't believe we've lost the title on the final day of the season. Anyway, if you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. I think we need a pity like. If you've gotten this far in the episode, comment down below saying Clayt's bottle job. Don't like Clayt's, just bottle job. Just bottle job. I think we can safely say this was a bottle job. Thank you very much for watching, fellas. See you in the next one. Bye.